Terry Wogan.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, 22nd of March, thanks to Ray Moore. Particularly the back of his head, of which I have an unparalleled view. And the old neck got a wash. Second day of spring today. You tune to Radio 2, 27 minutes to 8 o'clock. Petula clock. Get your hand off me knee, you dirty thing.
I'm not in love.
Love is in the air. So watch out, Jimbo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you
Not
could catch it.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I switched on this morning in time to hear you being rather derogatory about me and my chest, I rather fancy, and being taken to task by my lot.
Well, your lot wrote and said, leave him alone, they said.
Quite.
Have a bit of respect for the aged and infirm.
They can be quite savage when aroused.
Oh, yeah, when they've got the teeth in.
Yes. I heard that you followed that with a spirited defense of the Eurovision Song Contest, followed by, did I detect, the hint of a grovel, the tiny touch of a forelock, perhaps, in the direction of one of our, not yet, one of our television chiefs. Grovel? Yes, you may well laugh.
Why do you think my tongue is so brown?
I don't have to grovel. They don't give me any work anyway.
We
Now,
should wear
listen,
black shoes for a change. Yeah, what?
You were exposing the ages of the shadows and everything. Yes.
What's that?
Visiting. Oh, no, that's a good thing.
Is that a message?
Yeah.
Visiting doctor. You stick that in the front of your car, do you?
It doesn't mean I am a visiting doctor. It means I am visiting the doctor.
It's as good as CD plates, that, is it?
Ask me what we're not doing today.
Not likely.
And appearing tonight on
Blankety blank.
And here's your host on Terry Wogan. Oh gosh, I hope all this adulation is not going to spoil me. I hope I'll still be modest and wonderful, like what I always am. Are you still broadcasting?
I don't trust you. I don't trust any show that asks me back twice.
I was against it.
And look at this silly mite. I mean, really. I mean, look at that. BUM? That must be Broadcasting Under Manager. No, it's a bum. What else is here? Toadies, studios, and, Ow!
Ken!
You!
Well met!
At Moonlight!
Let us continue as we did last night.
Darling!
You're dancing as well as ever.
And,
But now I must away.
Why?
I must see the broadcasting under manager.
No!
Oh, yes.
Terry!
No, I must do it,
Don't
Ken.
open that door!
You can't. Well, look, it's going very well. Look, you hold the money, and I'll go off. I'll walk off. No, I can't. I know. You make the next announcement. Come on. With your promise to pay. And the lines are open now to receive your calls. And the numbers to phone are on page 93 of the Radio Times, page 185 of CFAX, and on page 6564 of Prestel. I know you won't forget that. Find me for What's on Wogan, and we can both find out what is going on.
There's a good one. There's a good part right there.
This is BBC One. And now the first in a new late-night series hosted by Terry Wogan.
As your film career developed, and I watched it closely because I was a great fan, still am.
Thank you.
And I'm not a fan of many people. I didn't see the Sea. Who says I didn't see the Sea?
You don't remember it if you did.
I did. I was testing you.
What was it about?
It was about these people on the sea playing a very vital role in the struggle to keep Europe and mankind free from the fascist threat.
Was it?
You were in it.
I'm telling you, I'm so proud of Liverpool, and we've got the two greatest Liverpool stations in the world, you know, Radio Merseyside and, you know, Radio City.
No, doesn't strike a bell.
The cameras seem to have some problems knowing when you are going to speak and when your guest is going to speak. So it occurred to me to warn them so that they don't come in on a second syllable or a second word. If you say baba and then talk, on the baba, they will cut to you. If I'm going to talk, I will say baba and they will cut to me. Now, It may sound like some African language, but the cameras will get it right, even if the audience gets it a little mishmash.
This sounds very... Because this is where that's why you're a director and producer, and I'm just a commoner garden...
Baba, I'll tell you, Terry.
Baba! I hadn't finished.
Good spies aren't like that, are they? They're sort of unknown faces that would pass in a crowd and not be noticed. Real spies. So you might be good for the part. No, anyway.
You do any good Roger Moore's? That's it. You had it there. That was it.
Music and Mary Poppins were such huge successes that I think people are apt to forget that that was a role and not the person. And so I guess that's how it happened.
You blew that out the window, though, when you went topless for SOB, didn't you?
Yes.
How did you feel about that?
Well, it depends on whether it's chilly or not.
I think the police here have just heard about it. How come that you never went for political office yourself?
Well, the money wasn't right.
Now, you were married to Bogart, and was his off-screen, I won't use the word image, was his off-screen persona similar to his
Not
film?
at all, not at all. No.
He wasn't a tough guy?
No, oh no, not at all. He was a marshmallow.
The movie hasn't opened yet. So nobody knows who you are?
Yeah.
Where would you rather be?
Well, it's, where would I rather be?
Here in the States.
Well, this is fun. This is fun, especially I went out for a drink with some friends on Saturday night when I first got in, and I was quite glad by the end of it that no one did know who I was.
You're so many men's ideal woman. Do you have an ideal man?
Well, I worked with many partners, and an ideal man would be a man with the eyes of Paul Newman. No?
Hang on, we've only got to the eyes. Can you... Yes, right.
The nice, wonderful, slim figure of Mr. Wogan.
Do you know?
And he said to me, he said, never do a job where you can be replaced by a machine. So I became an actor. And the first play I ever did, I played a robot.
Bad for the figure, they're outrageous for the figure, they couldn't be worse.
Luckily, I don't, you know, I'm
no,
slim
I know,
as a
you're
lamb.
so slim. Can you see over the top of your tongue still?
There's not much to see over the top of my tongue. Were you always powerful? Were you always confrontational? Have you changed?
I don't know if I've always been powerful, but I certainly have always been confrontational, yes.
Do you like being powerful? Do you like power?
Who doesn't?
Thing just celebrated 20th anniversary, isn't it?
It is.
I know you've come from Portugal, Jonesy, to be with us.
Yes, I'm not supposed to be here at all, really.
Oh.
I reckon that if I was alive today, I'd be 118.
Aren't you?
I'm a very serious man.
The Eurovision Song Contest will be live from Birmingham on Saturday at 8 with Britain's entry Imani.
Soyez au rendezvous. Not a bad little restaurant.
Nice to meet you. I believe in former years we couldn't make time to be on your show. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember now.
So it's good to have you.
And you're incredibly attractive.
I hope you'll have a very good day. And stay with us on 2, for goodness sake. Never mind what the others say. Best of Marks is Wogan's winner in the 5:15 at Wolverhampton. See you tomorrow between 7:30 and 10 on Radio 2. It's a date. Stay with us. Jimmy Young after the 10 o'clock news.